So I had so many things that I wanted to share with you that I was thinking about when I went to get my watermelon, and now I can't think what they are. I'm doing a 7-day watermelon fast just to, I don't know, see how it goes, see what happens, see any changes. A couple of days ago I ate a bit of a cooked meal with some raw vegetables and stuff as well. And now I want to focus on like detoxing, like getting a bit deeper, focus on kidney filtration. I haven't checked to see if they're filtering at all, and I haven't really done anything specific to get them filtering, but that is one of the main things really to focus on when detoxing, because if you're moving lymph, your lymph, what's the word for coming out, eliminates through your kidneys and through your skin. So it's important that obviously they have this, the lymph has this avenue of elimination to come out, or else you're stirring it up and causing these toxins, this waste, to just be moving around your body, which can cause harmful reactions like healing crisis. And a way to get your kidneys filtering is through dry fasting, which I'm going to do 16 hours intermittent dry fasts a day and 8 hours of eating window, which will be just watermelon for 7 days, and see how that goes. I'm day 2 today, and also I haven't tried it yet, but a lot of people have said that castor oil and cayenne pepper massage into your kidneys and applying heat packs onto that really helps to get your kidneys filtering. But yeah, when I was like thinking, I was like sat just eating my watermelon, thinking about healing, thinking about the whole process and people's misconceptions about like nutrition and a healthy diet. When people have like disease and illness, they often try and think of like what foods are good to, I guess, heal these symptoms, and that's the same thing as the medical profession does in the sense that it's treating the symptom, although it's targeting it with like healthy foods and so on. It's still symptom suppressing, and it's not treating the cause, because everything in the universe has a cause. There's the law of cause and effect. It's karma. It's what Christ said, you reap what you sow. So really just looking at symptoms, whether it's from a natural approach or an allopathic approach, is not going to cure anything. It's just suppressing. So in terms of nutrition, what's really valuable, I'll say this first actually, nutrition is bullshit. Nutrition is made up. We're the only species that like magnifies so deeply into things. Like that's part of our problem, I think. Like academia, science is like so focused specifically and deep into one thing and not taking a step back with awareness and looking at things as a whole, because everything's holistic, everything's a fractal, nothing is separate from anything else. But that's what science does, and that's what medicine does. It looks deeply into one thing, but you can't separate anything. So looking at nutritional content, it's all bollocks. Like it's taken out of context. Like the foods are perfect as they are, and like we're the only species to look at nutrient content and so on. Like you think monkeys will think, oh, have I got enough like calcium, magnesium for the day? Have I got enough protein for the day? It's all bullshit. But in terms of the healing context anyway, what is important is the healing quality of the foods, not the nutritional content. And although fruits have the full nutritional content that you need anywhere, it's really the healing properties that they provide that's important. Like they help you to clean your body. Like I said, fasting is seen to be the ultimate cure because it gives your body the chance to heal itself, and the body does heal itself. But fasting obviously it stops the metabolistic process of the body, so it's not using energy to break down food, so all energy can be focused on healing. But in terms of your diet for health, it's not You don't want to be putting foods in to build you up, because you have this disease, which is the oneness of the disease, which is foreign matter in your body. And what you want to do is to cleanse it. You don't want to be building on it, because if you look at it this way, your body is damaged, your body is diseased, and to build on top of that, you're building on top of disease. So if you were to renovate a house, then if the foundations weren't secure, if they weren't firm, if they weren't safe, or if walls and stuff weren't secure, if they weren't in good shape, then would you build on top of them? No, you'd rip them down first. So that's the same thing you have to do with your body. You have to break down all this disease, all this foreign matter, all this mucus, the toxins, and get rid of it from your body, and then you build up. Because building on top of it is you're just building on top of waste, you're building on top of disease, and you're never going to be fully cured. So that's what you have to do, is to cleanse it all out, to really cure the disease by eliminating it all. And this takes some time and dedication and hard work, and it will be tough. But that's what you have to do. You have to eliminate all this disease before rebuilding. And that's another thing to be aware of, is that when you do clear it out, then you will lose a lot of weight, because a lot of this weight is the disease, it's the foreign matter. So don't be afraid if you start losing weight. Don't be afraid if you look skinny and so on, or what anyone thinks about you if you start to look this way. People think you're looking unhealthy, but it's actually you're getting rid of this unhealth. You're clearing your body, so then you can build upon it with vital energy, vital health, and you can really be who you're supposed to be. And that's another thing, just think of yourself, don't let anyone else's opinions of you or how they perceive you to knock you off track. If you know the truth for yourself, then stick with it. I mean, that's what's important to me. I don't feel like I need to argue with anyone, justify anyone my truth in this healing journey. I know it for myself, I know it's right, and take a step back with awareness and look at everything as a whole, as it is. Nothing's separate, everything's complete as it is. Everything in existence is as it's supposed to be, and we're supposed to eat fruits, berries, melons, leafy greens. We're frugivores. We've evolved from monkeys, if you see it that way. Who knows, maybe not, but they are our closest relatives, our closest ancestors. And we used to live in the tropics, and what would we eat there? We'd eat fruit, berries and melons. And why is it that, if that's not supposed to be our diet, why does it heal us? And yeah, don't be afraid of the truth, hold it for yourself. And you'll be crucified for it, metaphorically. People will try and push their opinions on you, try and say that you're wrong or whatever, but as long as you know it, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Well, wasn't it true that Jesus Christ was crucified for sharing the absolute truth of God? So be prepared to be crucified, but realize that the truth stands for itself. It's not you. Don't be identified with it. Remember, you are just awareness. Don't be identified with even the truth. The truth speaks for itself. You don't have to defend it. All you have to do is live it. But yeah, be aware that first you have to clean house. You need a clean margin before you can build again, or else you're building on unstable foundations. And just hold steadfast to yourself, to your own truth. And then you will be the light, you will be the light, you will be the way, and others will see the truth embodied. You don't have to argue for it, you don't have to push it on other people, you just have to be it. So yeah, hold fast, believe in yourself. Everything's an internal process. You know the truth for yourself, then just live it. Everything's internal. Even if you love another and you feel love for them, it's your own love you're feeling. Anything external doesn't bring you happiness. Happiness is within, every emotion's within. So just love, peace, happiness, truth, health, they're all the same. Everything's fractal. Each individual aspect is reflective of the whole. In truth, true health is yours. You just have to work at it, because we've been eating against nature our whole life. And nature is God, and God knows best. Just regress to regress, progress to progress. Back to nature, back to health, back to God, back to oneness. It's that simple. It's simple, but it's an art, and it's hard. Well, it's hard, but it's enjoyable. It's hard to start with, I guess. And that's another thing, like, I feel like sometimes I want to write stuff down so I can document my journey and share it with others, but at the same time, I just want to be it. But then I think if I be it, I might forget some of the process to then help others with. So I've got a lot of conflict, even on this journey, just to help others and so on. But I'm not here to make anyone, like, I'm not here to push anything on anyone. I'm not here to argue with anyone or to back up my claims or whatever. Like, I know what's true for myself. I know the truth. I don't have to argue for it. All I'm doing is sharing it for those who are ready to listen. As the Kabbalion says, the lips of wisdom are sealed, except for the ears of understanding, I think, something like that. So the truth will be accepted by those that are willing to accept it, those who are ready to accept it. So it doesn't need to be argued about. If you're here to listen, then listen and take it for yourself. If you're still stuck in the mind, in the trap of the mind, trying to evaluate and be logical about everything, being so microscopic and individualizing everything, which is not how reality works, then you're not going to be ready to accept it. And that's fine, you're just not ready yet. But I am, and if you are, then I look forward to journeying with you and working with you, and we're all in this together. And true health can be achieved. And I'll share some testimonies of people and books I've read and stuff of what is achievable by, well, from what they say, it sounds amazing. So that's what I want to reach. And yeah, look,